Alright, I'm gonna try play the Witcher here.
While searching for the
Last
witch
time I
Ciri who quarreled,
played, I
Geralt
got,
ran into an old friend, Kira Metz. The sorceress told the Witcher about a masked mage.
I got shit on
Ciri had seemed to
my
have taken shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find it.
I
with Kira in tow.
game locked up on me. I don't know if it's a Steam thing or something. I was talking to my buddy and he was saying that it could have been a Steam thing. But locked up, so hopefully we have a pretty here we are. Otherwise, I'm upset. Let me see where we are.
Vela Glan. And that would be that. I knew we'd manage.
That's so? Make sure and tell me beforehand next time.
My intuition's a fine instrument, Witcher. Don't underestimate it.
It's not.
I've some very good feelings about you,
Right,
for
so-
instance. In several domains.
So the golem was. So we have to go before that. Alright, hold on, we got fix some audio here. It's audio super loud. Still super loud. Looks not good. Alright, last time we were here we dealt with a gargoyle. I guess I didn't get any of this stuff. So I gotta go up here, because there's stuff up here.
Once you finally find Ciri, what will you do? Any plans?
Depends what she wants.
Imagined it. How it will transpire? What will she say? What will she look like?
No.
Uh-oh.
Got that feeling again?
Alright, so there's the gargoyle. This is where I lost last time. She gonna help me? I still don't meditate, though, an asshole. Oh, guess tell me about that. This gargoyle's tough, man. I don't know if I just didn't upgrade enough or like they used all my points, but I mean there wasn't very much to do. There was like fast attacks. I was doing the fast attacks because that's what I wanted to upgrade. That's what I wanted to make better so far. There wasn't a real lot. Maybe I'm just not fighting enough monsters. But I'm pretty sure I'm like level 6 in the gargoyle 6.
Gavella Glan. And that would be that.
What would that be? So I'm level 5.
I knew we'd manage.
That's so? Make sure and tell me beforehand next time.
So I'm just gonna be that shit.
My intuition's
This
a
one.
fine instrument, Witcher. Don't underestimate it. I've some
Here.
very good feelings about you, for instance. In several domains. Once you finally find Ciri, what will you do? Any plans?
Depends what she wants.
Imagined it.
So
How it will transpire.
meditate. Do the swallows
What will she say?
and my
What will
health.
she look?
No.
I'm sorry. for getting ahead of myself. At times I forget. We hardly know each other. Certainly not enough to discuss personal matters.
Not to worry. We'll get there.
Alright.
What? Got that feeling again?
And more.
No, what? There we go, she's helping out. Alright. We got past that.
Let's go.
Alright, so I'm just gonna follow now. We're gonna go save my game. Let me meditate and then save my So now I'll follow continuous swindlers and follow the swallow symbols. That's what I'm gonna do.
Teleport over there.
We must activate it quickly. I've a feeling another golem's about
So
to
I got
surprise us.
everything that I needed to get, I think. So we're good. Got the gargoyle. Come on, what are we doing? Ah. I'm sorry, I forgot. I have to figure out. Let me see.
Another swallow.
Look, it worked. Come on. Look, we've managed to cross the bridge. This is where we saw the wild hunt.
Great. Means they're way ahead of us. Come on. Wild hunt. Definitely.
They destroyed the Major's sentries. They didn't come here for a friendly chat with the elf.
Meaning you ever thought they might have? Froze them before they could attack.
There we go.
Shut up! SI Pisa. Jabba doin nilin yama. Ren!
Go. Oh. Alright. Shantavia. Shantavia.
What is this?
The white frost. Mage from the hunt summoned it. Can you seal those cracks it's blowing through?
They're too far. We must get closer. I shall shield us with Denisha Crest Surge. Stand at my side.
Whatever you say, where is it?
Darian and I. Ready. Stay close.
Keep close and hear the sound of my
Hey, Nicola. We must close them.
Want me to go?
I'll do it. Just cover me.
Alright. motherfucker. You ain't no match, baby. That's the condition. Come on then. Water's warm. Those the care and stay under her magic shield, right? That's what we're doing. It's gonna keep going, moving inside the boat. Up to the bubble, up to the bubble, up to the bubble, up to the bubble. Alright, let's do it. What do you got? What do you got? Not chill with Geralt's what I need. That's the monsters. You get in the bubble. Should hit him with the head, he's right. I failed. Come out of the bubble. Did I actually do that? I was going to say, that'd be hilarious if I just meditate in the middle of it. It'd be hilarious. I see that the swallow is going. Okay. Alright, one more. Let's do it.
Hey, Nicola!
No! Get in the bubble. Stuff, good stuff.
Kira! What's wrong?
It'll pass. That took a great deal of power.
Just don't faint on me.
Now, in your firm embrace, not in your life.
Hell yeah.
Love to be able to say we could stay here a while and rest.
I know. We must go on.
They blocked the passage. Maybe I can try.
Leave it to me.
Let's take just in case.
Thanks for your help. Pretty tough slog.
Good thing I came with you. You'd never have managed without me, would you? Come now, admit it.
Yeah, never.
What the fuck? I just need an apple. How was I, was it hard? There we go. Whoa. Oh, that was up. Stand back. There we go. See what's back here. Nothing. Oh, there's son of a bitch. That's what I said. Enough. Shit, I don't think I got another repair kit. I used that repair kit before. Alright. I don't think I got another repair kit. Which sword? My silver sword. It's getting toast. Oh, do I have this? I got my steel. Oh, I have to use the steel for now. What the fuck did I just do? Meditate on that for a little bit. Meditate on that for a little bit. Okay, so
He awaits us.
alright, let's go down. See what we gotta do. You're going down, bro.
You're stubborn, Tuan.
Geralt, I shall help you.
Step back.
Stop telling me what to do.
I wonder how long you last.
Look! He's opening a passage!
Stay calm. Focus. Damn.
Good night.
Are you well and whole? I feared...
Unnecessarily. Let's look around.
If I have my knickers on straight, this looks like the elves look...
I hope you don't got the fun straight. It's Friday night, baby. What I wanted was his body. There we go. Right. This is what we want. Diagram. Okay. Steel sword. I should have some sort of repair kit. No. Have to figure out how to, oh, well that works out. Anyway, there we go. Boom. Gotta repair shit. Just gotta repair my sword when I get it back. Right.
Alright, let's watch this
What's
message.
that?
Tyrell, this place is no longer safe. Do not tarry here long. Trust no one. And above all, beware the witches of Crookback Bog. Try to reach the place where last we were together.
Where last we were together, not much to go on. Damn it.
Perhaps it's best he didn't leave a clearer message. The Wild Hunt broke in here. Surely they saw the projection.
They searched everything, and if they had more time, they'd probably have torn the place to the ground. But that doesn't change the fact that we haven't learned anything. Not about the elf, not about Ciri.
Well, we know they were well acquainted and traveling together.
The witches of Crookback Swamp.
Crookback Bog.
Kira, if you're hiding something...
But I didn't say...
Do you know
You
these
know these
witches?
witches?
I've never met them, but I've read of them. In an old manuscript I found in one of the huts in the village. It mentions the village witches venturing into Crookback Bog at times to liaise between the villagers and the crones, the ladies of the wood. The crones appear to be intolerant of outsiders, but they help the local folk. Apparently, they stopped the spread of the plague in Velen.
What's your take on this?
I'd love to shrug it off as the nattering of so many old women, yet throughout my first fortnight in Velen, I had horrible nightmares. Something was calling me out into the swamps. One night, I decided to enter the dream consciously, render it lucid. I confronted the thing directly. It broke contact at once. Peaceful nights ever since.
How do I find them?
The swamps are vast, dangerous, but they say the crones mark the way for peasants who wish to visit them. The manuscript mentions a chapel in Crookback Bog, and from that chapel one must follow a trail of treats.
Treats.
Of course. They didn't read you bedtime stories at Kaer Morhen. All normal folk know that witches live in gingerbread houses poised atop chicken legs.
I'll have to see that to believe it.
Take the tome and read it. I truly do believe you'll find your Cirilla. All right then. As a start, let's look for a way out of here.
Good idea.
Be right back.
Why do we even come?
before I do Witcher stuff. Loot some shit. We got a lot of loot here. All these some mushrooms. Something down here. Almost. Get some booze. Some booze. Can't jump right now. Okay. I'm doing that when you're in the Witcher sense. Alright. Examine some stuff here. Make sure that's you're using your Witcher sense.
Must have burned these notes himself. The hunt wouldn't have bothered.
Meaning he knew they were looking for him.
What's this?
The potion I gave him. Seems he saw a use for it. Drank it.
Mysterious mage herbalist. Mysterious mage herbalist.
The mysterious mage herbalist.
Mysterious mage herbalist.
Alright, listen, we heard it the first time. Something I'm missing? Oh, it's a passageway.
Strange. My medallion's trembling, but there's nothing here. What's with this wall?
It's an illusion. I sensed it as well. I expected we might run into such things, so I brought this.
It's a condoms. Oh.
Meaning what?
The Eye of Nahalani. It dispels illusions. It's easy enough to build, so you're welcome to this one. It's bound to come in handy. And each time it does, you will think of me.
Thanks.
Uncovering illusions. When you notice a shimmer in the air, walk toward it. Or close press E to dispel the illusion. These are not the droids you're looking for.
Let's see where the passage leads.
Okay.
Do you feel that? A flow of fresh air from the left. Must be an exit that way.
Good. Let's get out of here.
Wait, there's still the magic lamp.
The magic what now?
Lamp. The elf promised it to me in exchange for my help. And since his return here seems doubtful, I must retrieve it myself. If I can find it, that is. Will you help?
Of course. I'll help.
Yeah, I'll help.
Of course I'll help.
Splendid. Come then. Gavella Glan. We're certain to find something here.
So follow Kira.
Looks like another damned riddle to me.
Inscription here.
Show me.
Can you translate the inscription? I can decipher maybe a third, but that third doesn't make much sense.
Give me a minute. I was never any good at the high variant of the Elder Speech. Alright. This might seem a bit literal. I'm afraid I can't replicate its sophisticated internal rhymes.
Just translate it to make sense.
4 guardians, 4 flames, standing proud in a line. The first to light his fire dared not march on the end. The second, by the first, played a woeful lament. The third kept close to his faithful beast. The fourth marched not beside the first, yet, like the second, played a tune. And thus they stood o'er their queen, who slept beneath flickering stars.
Sounds like a riddle, all right.
Let's try to solve it.
Alright, let's see if we can solve this.
Like the brazzers in the correct order. Okay.
Let's try it. Just gotta figure out the order.
4 statues,
Like this one.
each like the other.
Let's try it. Just gotta figure out the order.
4 statues, each like the other.
Let's try it. Just
Listen.
gotta figure out
Wait.
the order.
There you go.
Something just happened.
Behind that wall, a movement.
There's 4. I missed something. But it's like a big space here. There's others. Yeah.
You were supposed to help me! Geralt!
Listen, I'm helping. Alright, thanks. I'll try to fix it. Thank you for letting me know. Sorry about that. Okay. I'm gonna listen now. Test 1 2. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. Test 1 2. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. Oh. Alright, hold on. Alright, how's the audio now? It's going to be a little bit different because of what I'm doing. Actually, let me do this. Alright, let me just try something here because that's without my audio cable. Let me just try restarting it and switch it over. I know what it is. This happened before. Okay, that's that. Okay, let's see if this has worked out. All right, yeah, I'm back on my audio cable. Sorry, let me see here. Oh. Thank you. Thank you, TJ. for that. I would have had no idea. What it is I keep playing that that game Remothered, and it like just totally fucks up the audio. I have to like turn off my voice meter banana output and like return it on. I'm good, man. I'm great, actually. I'm really happy to see you. I was worried you forgot about me, bro. How's the audio now that it actually sounds good? I got a microphone and a little setup here, so I thought it sounded pretty dope. So yeah, all right, cool. That's good to hear, man. That's what I was going for. You know, getting into this, they said audio is the hardest thing, so I wanted to try to do something pretty good. How have you been? How is work? How is life? How is the I didn't forget about you, just been kind of busy. Hey man, I hear you. I mean, I get to stream on a you know, I get to stream on very rare occasions, so I totally understand that. But hey, I'm happy you're here now. I mean, I know it's late and all that, but how is how's work? How is everything besides that? Everything going well? Oh, right there. Night that one.
There it goes.
I didn't do it right? Alright. So it's this one. This one. Life is good for me. Work is super easy still, and the Eagles won the Super. Are you an Eagles fan? Don't tell me you're an Eagles fan. I've been an Eagles fan. Well, congratulations, man. Congratulations on the win. That's awesome.
What do you think? No inscription, sadly.
Are you a Brady hater, or just happy that your team won it? I know a lot of people don't like Brady. I'm not a huge sports fan. If I had to say I had a team, it'd be the Dolphins, because when I was a little kid, my neighbor, their entire family, my like first friend ever in my life was a Eagles fan, him and his entire family. So I identify as a Dolphins fan, but in reality I'm not a super sports fan, because as you can see that I stream, I'm a little bit of a nerd, so.
Let's leave this place, shall we?
Okay. I don't love or hate Tom Brady. He's the GOAT, for crying out loud. You know what, man? Good. Because that's the shit I'm talking about. Because I always, like, yeah, the game was unreal. I love personally watching it, that when Foles got that touchdown. That was sick. That was just a sick play. You see a guy actually got it like tattooed on his arm. He actually got like how it looks at the playbook tattooed on his arm.
Place of power. Should draw from it.
Hey, ability point. Yeah. He actually, you probably look it up online, but he got it tattooed on his on his arm. It was pretty funny. But yeah, a big thing with me is that like everybody talks about, yeah, some guy got it tattooed on him, and like I said, he had the like whole play and everything. But people talk about Brady, and they always say, "Oh, who's the next Jordan? Who's the next Wayne Gretzky? Who's the next this? Who's the next that?" Like, you know, I scroll through my Facebook feed, and people from high school, or you know, these dumb people, they're like, "Oh, I hate Brady. I hope, God, he has 5 rings." You know, all this. I'm like, motherfucker, like, in a few years when he retires, you're gonna be like, "Who's the next Tom Brady?" Well, you're watching it. Like, just enjoy that. You're watching like history, you know. I'm a big UFC fan, so even when Ronda Rousey was doing her thing, or Anderson Silva, like, they're knocking people out in 30 seconds. I understand that, but like, you're watching greatness, you know. In the fighting world, you're watching Muhammad Ali, you're watching Mike Tyson, you know, you're watching those greats. Like, why would you ridicule someone's God-given talent? That's the dumbest shit I ever heard. Oh, why does he need 6 rings? Because he's the fucking best. That's why. He should have 30 rings. Like, if he could do what he can do, then, you know, let him get what he can get. Like, it doesn't, some people just don't make any sense to me, man. Yeah, GSP, McGregor, definitely. That's exactly what I'm talking about. You know. Ah, shit. Alright. I'm gonna get my sword. I didn't meditate. I'm gonna fucking die. But yeah, like I said, you know, people are gonna be craving this in a few years. They're gonna be, "Oh, who's the next Tom Brady? Who's the next this?" Like, you know, you're watching it. Oh, good. She took it out for me. Yeah, I know, man. I took this quest that I shouldn't have. I should have went back to town. I messed up. There is, but I'm like, all right. So I'm like big into like JRPGs and stuff like that. Like, when it comes to this, say, like, let's put it this way. Okay, Dragon Age Origins, like, Herald as, oh, it's a fantastic game. I couldn't play it because of like the item management. So I just couldn't do it. I was like, I can't spend half the game, like, if the, you know, like, these games are like, oh, it's 140 hours or something, and like 40 of your hours are managing inventory. There's a lot of item management in the new Monster Hunter, because to be perfectly honest with you, yeah, I mean, listen, I like these games. I want to get into them. That's why I'm playing The Witcher, because I did play The Witcher 2 and I enjoy that, but it's been a while. And like, you know, like in The Witcher 2, when I started, I was farming like every single herb, every single thing, trying to figure it out. But you know, I'll just read a guide online or something, you know. But yeah, it's tough for me. But Monster Hunter, you know, I wanted to actually purchase, so. All right, where was I here? Because you know what, I love the story, you know, like I love the stories of these games. I love everything about it. I'm just very bad with like the alchemy and the crafting. You know, I'm good with that shit in like World of Warcraft because, you know, it's a persistent game. But like this is like from point A to point Z, and I just want to get there in like the most enjoyable way without like having to figure out alchemy recipes and stuff like that. So like what I'm trying to get at is I haven't gone to like anything to like get repair kits or anything, but I will now, but I'm learning. I'm only like level 5. Okay, what do we got in here? Yeah, like, have you ever played like Dragon Age Origins? You know, I'm exaggerating a little bit with like the item management, except for in the case of Dragon Age. Like that, when I saw like you have Geralt and you got to do his stuff, and it could be a little overwhelming, but I understand like once I understand it, then I'll be fine. But like in Dragon Age, you had to do item management for 4 or 5 people, how many ever people were in your party, and I'm like, this is ridiculous. So I quit. I literally quit after like a few quests. Alright, I don't think I can get in here. Find an exit leading to the surface. Okay, so have you finished this game?
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
I have not, but I was pretty close. Yeah, I'm just playing. I have a problem finishing games because when I do, it's the end. Listen, I understand, man. Like, you don't have to tell me that. I'm actually surprised a couple of games that I've actually beaten. Especially like it scares me that The Witcher's like, what do you say? The Witcher's like 140 hours or something like that, you know? So that scares me a little bit, but
someone placed an illusion here.
Good. I'm out of here. No, I hear you. But something like this, I'm just gonna play gradually. To be honest with you, what I'm doing is I bought it because I bought it, and I always wanted to play it. And I use a
you must tell me about it afterwards.
A website called Twitch Strike, because obviously I'm a small streamer, very small streamer, and
and those who forge the opportunities.
they show you what games are really good, like a good channel to viewer. Yeah, a good channel to viewer count. So when this is on the list, I play it because I really enjoy it. I'll
stop by.
So yeah, it gives you like your best opportunities to get in front of potential viewers, because I you know, as you know, like Twitch for small streamers isn't very it doesn't have a lot of discoverability for small streamers. To be honest with you, I don't know how many people actually want to watch small streamers, you know, but it's cool because even myself, like, I always watch the lyrics, you know, the big guys. When I first got into Twitch, I was watching smaller people, but then you find, you know, the people that you like, and you stay with them, and fortunately or unfortunately, you know, they have a pretty big fan base. But since I've gotten back into streaming, I did stream in 2015. The cool thing is that, like, I gotten into like a little bit of a community, and like hosting and watching. There's a really good guy, if you want another great guy to follow, just tell him I sent you, so I get, like, you know, because I like him a lot. Is Bruises. He's doing Dark Souls right now, and I think he does some Monster Hunter. Brew, like beer, like BREWSES. Bruises. He might actually be on right now. But I started like having like a community of just getting involved with the community of smaller streamers, and not watching like the big ones, and having people that I could connect with, and, you know, we could help each other out. All right. Yeah, you know, I like the big streamers. Like, I still like Lyric. I love Lyric, like, because those people do it good. And you know what? They're also, you know, you can't knock the fact that they're big because, number one, they're talented, and number two, they've been here for a very long time. They've been here since the beginning. You know, I got into streaming myself, or I got into Twitch because of Carnage. You know, Carnage is now like one of the faces of Twitch. He might not have the most people, the most subscribers, or the most followers, but he's the most, in my eyes, respectable, and I think he's great. And I actually got on Twitch when he was just like coming up. He was still going to school or working a job. I can't remember which one it was, but it was pretty awesome to see where he is now, because that guy deserves everything. Not saying anyone else doesn't. Everybody deserves what they're doing. Like I said, you know, when you put in the time and put in the effort and put in the work, like these people that are doing it, you know, they deserve every second they get, and every opportunity that comes their way. I mean, at the end of the day, they're working their balls off, you know. Try streaming like 12, 14, 16 hours a day for 7 days a week. It's crazy. It's crazy. Because in the end of the day, I mean, you're sitting in a room here, you know, by yourself. And I love it now. I this is my favorite thing to do. Like, I'm literally addicted to doing this. But after 12 hours, 14 hours, 16 hours a day, that could probably take a toll on you, I'm guessing. Use your Witcher sense. Find the crones of Crooked Bag. Alright. What? Where is this? Oh wait, I could fast travel, can't I? Fast travel here. You cannot fast travel. You must find a fast travel signpost. Blow me. Now I made one video and found that I didn't love streaming. Did you stream on here, TJ? Or was it a different platform or YouTube? Yeah. If you don't mind me asking, like, what didn't you like? Because, you know, just like we were talking about big streamers, like that's another thing is, you know, the amount of work that these people are putting in all honesty, to their stream itself. Well, you're gonna have to whisper it to me, and I'm sorry. You're gonna have to do it. I want to see it. If you don't mind. If you don't mind. But, you know, that's a lot of work. Like last week, I've been fighting with this microphone. This isn't even mine. It's my buddy's. Before I made the purchase, I wanted to test it out. So I was looking at a Razer microphone and then the Blue Yeti. So my buddy had one and it was sitting on his shelf. It's all tech tub. I don't have an ideal setup here in my house. Yeah, man. You know what? Number one, well, let me ask you this, and you could, and just be honest. You know, I don't mind. I really enjoy having these, like you understand, like this is making my night. This is making my weekend because the reason I'm here is for these types of conversations. So, like, do you want to stream? Like, is it something that you desire to do, or is it just you know, something that you could live without? You know, do you want to broadcast in some way, shape, or form?
I asked her, how do I get my love to use his head? Ow! She gave me an amulet.
Go to the woods again. Weren't it recent you went to see him? Aye. And I swore to bring an offering. What is it you give the priest? His thanks. Find out soon as we get out.
And what like deterred you? You know, just, you don't have to go into specific. I just don't really want to learn OBS and all the tech stuff. All right.
Faster.
All honest to God, this is now. I've been streaming since 2013, or I keep saying 13, 2015. But in that time, I watched like 5 to 6 videos on OBS, and it looked like Chinese to me. And I said, this is awful. So I found a program called XSplit, and it was called Gamecaster.
Wolves will tear it to pieces.
What level are they? 9. I don't want to mess with these guys. So Gamecaster, all it was is that it just sets everything up for you, and then you hit like Alt Tab or Control or Shift and Tab or just some command, and it broadcasts for you without you having to figure all that stuff out. So anyway, I did that for the entire time I streamed in 2015. I probably streamed for like a year. So then when I got back into it this year, I also went with that. But, you know, like you see on everybody else's stream, like the Streamlabs stuff, like the donation stuff come in, or the follower, subscriber stuff come in, and like, oh yeah, I'm not gonna go. Am I going fighting? I don't know. I don't think I'm going fighting. I was just going.
Faster.
I guess I gotta find just a town, right? I'm just doing the inevitable here. Maybe I can go over here to this town here. All right, let me swim across this. Let me go east.
Giddy up.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I mean, which console? Because I'm not well versed in like PS4, like or any of that. Like I've had that, but you know, you're literally a button click away. You know, like you could buy a Cloud Revolver headset from well, I mean, why don't you just like turn it on if that was, I mean, I'm sorry, if this is something that, you know, you want to just do as a hobby, you know, why don't, you know, because that's obviously, you know, what you have to do first is want to do it. I mean, PS4 and Xbox have capabilities of just hitting a button and recording. I mean, I've done it on both before I started PC streaming. Then you don't have to worry about really any of the technical stuff. I mean, just, you know, internet connection and stuff like that.
Come on.
Roach, what the hell? Let's go. But yeah, with the OBS stuff, I just haven't had to try broadcasting from them yet. I've done it, man. It's easy. You know, it's literally a click of a button. God damn, this game's beautiful. It's literally the click of a button. If you wanted to do OBS and do stuff on the PC with your capture card, Streamlabs. So I was making a long story there. So to make a long story short, Streamlabs, which is all like the donations and the followings and all that stuff that you see. So I was streaming on XSplit Gamecaster, which is like a very simple form thing, but I wanted the versatility that other streamers had finally after using this software for 2 years. Well, I didn't do anything, but Streamlabs put out their own fork, go south, their own fork of OBS, and it sets up like everything for you. Basically, it's got its own overlay. The overlay you see here, the thing on the bottom of this camera up there, I didn't do any of that. I literally hit a button that said import, and it's in the program. You don't even have to leave the program.
Slow now.
Whoa. So I wanted things like that, so that's why I did it. But without, and it analyzes your PC, so it can see Jesus. It analyzes your PC so you have like the best stream settings and stuff like. I'm gonna die. Yeah, I totally passed out this friggin' place, which I don't even think is a town. Oh, okay, cool.
In the kitchen, stole a hunk of meat. Cook gave him a licking, strung him by his feet. Cooked them blood him empty, stripped his skin off clean. Laughed and said, "How tasty, best sausage I have seen." Cook's a stupid killer, shouldn't have ate the pup. Now we'll light a fire.
But yeah, I think, I mean, if you want to do something like that, I think
The one to fetch the kindlings.
I always want people to
Interesting rhyme.
to try things that they're interested in, especially things that
Go away.
are deal with creativity and creation, even if it is just, you know,
A young woman got lost.
even
in
if
the
it is
swamp.
just
She has ashen hair and a
playing
scar on
video
her face.
games
Can't
on
see
the
anyone
internet,
like that.
you know, because
Lassie's here. What am I?
when I post this video up
You're
on
not
YouTube,
Lassie. Lassie's
it's just
got
gonna be
text.
my, you know, continue my Witcher playthrough, but
Heard an old man say once,
uh,
when the army was
it was
here,
something that
he
wasn't there
says,
the day before,
"Hide 'em lasses in the woods.
and
Dazzling
someone might
soldiers with their
stumble
tips,
upon it and
it's torturing the
hear
poor lads."
me and see me and you talking, and might help someone, which is something that's amazing as well.
Listen, the girl I'm looking for, she's in trouble. I understand you might not want to help me, but you could try to help her.
How you know she was here?
I heard she visited the witches in the swamp.
But there's no witches here. There's only frogs. And snakes. And Johnny.
What's this talk? What kind of jabbering is this, eh? No one allowed here. Just kids. My kids. They're allowed. But who are you, wearing swords like a bandit?
Just talking to the kids. Asked them if they'd seen a young woman.
I was a lovely young woman. Wore a long, beautiful braid my mummy did up for me. Had dresses with flowers on them.
Maybe you've seen her. Young, ashen hair.
Your betrothed
Daughter, actually.
daughter? My dear, sweet little daughter and her sister. Where are they now? Maybe they've
Send it to
come
me in a
some
whisper,
harm.
man, if you don't mind.
A bit of help, please? A young, ashen-haired woman. Just need to know if you've seen her.
What are you looking at, children?
I'll
Wash
get it
your
on
hands,
my
we'll go catch crickets.
my Twitch whispers.
Won't learn anything from you.
Aye, 'cause I don't know nothing.
That Johnny knows. He knows a lot.
A big
When I
thing,
ask him,
especially
he says, "Wait, I'll scratch my arse and tell you."
Ugly word. What you saying? To the hut. You'll stand in the corner. I'll make sure you do. You, be gone. Be gone.
a big thing that I always try to tell myself is that, you know, 1 is always better than 0. That means you being in here is better than 0 viewers. 1 follower is better than 0 followers. You know, reaching 1 person is better than reaching 0 people, and that's why, you know, I do what I do. You know, even on my YouTube channel, you know, I do some vlogs. I do podcasts. Yeah, there it is. Sweet, thank you so much. I will definitely check that out once I'm done streaming. I really appreciate it, man. I wanna really check it out. Okay, so I can't fast travel. That's that fast travel right there up here. I gotta go to an actual town here. All right, so where are we going here? Any of these, or in at the crossroads? Where do I go for repair and to buy like repair kits and stuff? Oxenfort. The harbor up here, Oxenfort Harbor. Sweet, thanks, man. But yeah, like I said, if that's something that you want to do, to try it out, and if you have any questions, you know, I'll help you. Obviously, I don't have a problem with talking way too long. I hope my rambling doesn't
Such excellent.
doesn't bother you. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. Okay. Thank you. Cool, cool. You know, and this is actually like something, you know, I told Bruises is that like sitting here doing what we're doing right now. I never met you. I didn't know you, but because of the platform of Twitch and what I'm doing here, we're hanging out. Like we're literally hanging out like on a Friday night. Well, on a Saturday morning. You know, I just think that's incredible. Like, to me, that's amazing. Do I go to the grindstone? Or do I go to the inn? Yes, there's a blacksmith there too. Okay, cool. I played The Witcher 1. I didn't finish that because like the second one was out and it just looks so much better. But I played like probably like 50 hours in The Witcher 1 or 40 hours. And like I don't know, man. It was a little bit simpler in my eyes. But that's the thing is, I try to rush things, like get to the next quest or get to the next part. Where do I gotta go? Probably to the front of this place. Other side. Yeah, and I don't know, man. To me, it just it blows my mind. It makes me pumped, you know. Am I missing them? Probably over here.
To death on 3 pounds of steam.
What is going on? Why is this so hard for me? As you can see, I've never visited them before. Locked. Do I have to go at a different time? It's 5:30 at night in game. Try the armor smith. Oh yeah, I see it now. Hey, can you fix my stuff? Can you fix my stuff?
My, a witcher.
I may have screwed you. You didn't screw me, man. I wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for you.
Look like you're short on work.
So this.
I wouldn't have known where to go.
Army order, but there's no pleasure in it. One after the other, same thing time and again. No finesse required.
Looking to perfect your craft?
Of course. Crafting's like ploughing a maid. Fall into a rut and, well, sure, you'll get the job done, but there'll be no hoops, no hollers, no standing ovation. So, got any special requests for me? Help me stay on form?
Still talking about armor, aren't we?
Aye. What else would it be?
Show me your
What you
wares.
have in stock.
Alright, there's the armor repair. We need weapon repair. Well, I'll buy one of these anyway. One of the best lines in the whole game. Can I just like sell all this shit off that I don't even need to him? Guess I can, huh? Like all this armor that's minus 37, minus 23, yeah, alright. That's one thing, even like in Warcraft or anything like that, like I hate a huge inventory, and that's what scared the shit out of me when like my buddies that like were diehard in a WoW, they would have well, it's funny because I just got a gift in Overwatch that gave me like 7 days back, and I played since 2004 when it came out, and I was thinking about doing it too.
So long.
What character do you play? What class? What class? What race? Horde, Alliance? Locked. Hey, all right. What is this? Oh, maybe up here. Both Horde side, Blood Elf, and Undead Rogue. This is armored too. No mage. Just like, well, you haven't watched me play Overwatch, but I'm a healer. I love healing in all games. That's why this is a little awkward to me. If I could be healing Geralt, maybe it would get a little further, a little faster, but yeah, I'm always a healer. Alright, I'm just gonna meditate and see what happens. See if these spots open up. This is what? Meditate until 6. I'll just meditate until noon. Healers love and hate me. Man. Why? Why do you say something like that? This is still locked. I must be. That's locked too. I must be missing something here.
Long live.
Well, that's good.
Ate of the kingfisher, sorted for at least 2 days. Just got to just look good position where they tossed the disc. Apologies. Go on, don't think twice, just buy. Apologies. Best wares this side of the pond. Everyone to me! To me!
But I will just run straight into the shit too. When I was playing WoW, I liked healers and stuff, and I wanted to change it up, so I became a Death Knight. And I could not stop standing in the shit. It was bad, so I had to go for like an alt that's not a healer. I had to go ranged. I'm like, I can't play melee because I just never stop standing in the shit. It's like right here. Like, where is it? Down. They're down. Alright, they're on this level. So I go out this door. Then I make a right, and they should be like here. Like, why is this so goddamn hard? Okay.
Greetings again. So, you got a job for me, an interest.
Shut up.
You're in luck. I actually do have.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Alright, that's crafting. Yes. Hey. Onward.
So long.
Hey man, thanks to you. I found it. I found it. Alrighty. Well, now I know what I gotta do to do that. Hello, boy.
Can't come in here. Not allowed in here.
I just want to talk to the boy.
Not allowed. It's not allowed.
He won't talk to you anyway.
Check next time about chunking items rather than selling so you can get materials for crafting new weapons and armor. Awesome.
Strangers steal kids.
That's just like an option I can hit.
Just got one question for you.
Don't be asking no questions. You're a stranger. Not allowed to talk to strangers.
Can we eat now? Soup with scratchings.
You here? Says he's afraid of you. Stop
I don't know the menu as well as I used to. I would have told you sooner. No, that's alright, man. Like I said, I appreciate it. Find a way to lure Grant away from the hut.
Why don't you want to talk about Johnny? One of you knows about him. The others must too.
it's just him who's pals with Johnny. They pick mushrooms and hunt snails. But Gran says Johnny's made up.
The girl I mentioned is in danger. You gotta help me get your Gran away from the hut so I can talk to Johnny's friend.
All right, but you've got to do something for us too. Play hide and seek. Gran never does. Says her feet hurt.
Is there something else you need or want?
I want something sweet.
And me too.
Or fruits.
Give us a treat and we'll help you.
Here's some treats.
There you go.
Yum.
Never eaten nothing like this before in my life.
Go.
Gran! Gran! Bumblebee bit Yagner in the arse. Gran! Come!
Don't be afraid.
Don't know nothing.
Don't know nothing.
Where's
Man, I
Gran?
loaned this to a friend recently. Now I want to play it.
She's busy.
What console you have it on?
I just want to talk to Johnny. He could know more than you.
Not gonna hurt him, right? Cause he's real. He's not made
Xbox. That's what I've been using, man.
I'm not gonna hurt him.
I got
Johnny used to be by.
I was playing Destiny 2 a lot on it,
listening to his song.
and
When we was picking
obviously that game went to shit.
Johnny said
I
it's
totally
all good
believe in
with
them that they're
ash
gonna
and
come
hair
back
in the
though.
swamp.
Where can I find Johnny?
There's a little meadow on the edge of the swamp. This strange tree grows there. Look around. You'll see him.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hold that dot. Give me like 30 seconds. Sorry. Alright. I had the game at launch, 60 blood. Yeah, plus 30 for deal. I bought the $100 version. 2 months later at Christmas, it is 30 bucks for the game and 30. Let's see. Oh, I didn't even know that. And the game still doesn't have it. No, I hear you, man. It's frustrating, and especially that, you know, these days you pay $100 and games are so expensive. I don't know if it's that they're expensive or, you know, that they need a paywall within their game. So I was listening to Professor Broman's podcast, and he came up with a really good thing. You know, do you want to pay $60 and have like these paywalls with like the Eververse and Destiny 2, or do you want to pay $100 and have everything unlocked? Me, I'd pay the 100. I know games are getting more expensive, you know, to make and all that. So
Looks like rain.
I would personally pay more money to have the full game and no paywall, but I mean, that's just me. I think part of my problem is that there is no need for the paywall. Okay, so honest question, like I might be a little bit like too nice on the companies, but like games are getting more expensive, correct? I mean, games have been $60 for ever.
If Johnny's real,
right? But are games getting more expensive to create? Which, what I'm saying is that people are taking a loss at that $60, and are companies greedy, or do companies need money to pay for what they're doing?
Johnny's been through here.
Okay, so that's all right. I like that. So that's another thing. You think that that's something that should just be in it? Yep, okay. So if you give me a core game and DLC and want $100, I'm okay with that. Right. Okay. So then what's going on here? Yeah, follow them. Okay. No, I understand. But after I give you $100, you want microtransactions, more DLC. That I should have been given my $100. That's just brutal. Yeah, you're right. And that's the thing is like I'm saying, I would pay, like Destiny, for instance. You know, I got the core game.
Wonder what's inside.
And the first like 3 DLCs. I did the same thing with the Division, which the Division was like a bust, and now the Division's apparently amazing. And I want to go in again, but I don't want to make a new character and learn the game all over again, which kind of sucks. But
Johnny?
Yeah, the Division should have been listen, it's so good. Like, it was so good. Like, yeah, but it was good. Like, you saw that it was supposed to be great. Like, they just, you know, fucked it up. And I hear now it's great.
You're a Bucka? A Luton? Ah, a godling. Not many of you left. I'm looking for a woman with ashen hair.
Like, I like that type of game overall, even more than Destiny.
From the start. Where did you see her? What was she doing?
I just loved it. I love that game. Maybe I should read, but I don't want to. I did so many hours in that game. Like, for what? Nothing?
What's wrong? Can't talk? Why? Lost your voice? Can I help you somehow?
Yeah, that's what crushed me, is that it was just like...
Want me to follow you? No choice,
I did
guess.
like the first 2 raids, and I loved it. I really enjoyed it. But, you know, there was just a lot of problems in the beginning. Now they say it's great. But, you know, what's the bottom line? Should they have waited another year or year and a half to perfect a game that, you know, this is going to happen? Game companies trying to make blockbuster games on Skeleton Crew. Pass the buck onto the gamer. You're absolutely right, man. You're absolutely... I agree with that. Like I was telling you, when you came in here and said, like, my mic was messed up, that happened, like, on Wednesday.
Damn it.
When I was playing, Remothered. It just, like, messes my mic up. It also dropped frames and stopped my stream playing it 3 times. You know, and it's not... It's a good-looking game, but it's, like, it doesn't look like this. It doesn't look like The Witcher 3. And I have 0 drop frames right now. Yeah, and that's like where it's going. I mean, you know, with all the success that Bungie had, even with Destiny, you know, it took them. People say that Destiny didn't come together until the Taken King, which was their first like big expansion. Not like, which I don't think those are expansions at all, because I'm an old MMOer. And I know what an expansion is. Don't try to pass off.
Let me look around. 2
extra dungeons and a raid as an expansion on me, you motherfucker.
Something's on the ledge? Something that'll get you your voice back?
I dabbled in Destiny 1 because my buddy is like had like 3,000 hours, was like top 2% Destiny players in the world. And I dabbled in it just to mess around with it because I knew Destiny 2 was coming out. And I wanted Destiny 2 to be like that game, so I needed to know the backstory. So my buddy sends me an 1.5-hour video of the backstory. I watched it. They explained the Traveler, and I kept asking him before he sent me the video, what the fuck is the Traveler? What is the Traveler? So I watched this 1.5 hours, they explain it, and I'm like, dude, I still don't know what the fucking Traveler is. And he sends me a text message back, and he's like, Bungie doesn't even know what the Traveler is. And it seems like such a cool, like, you know, story though. Yeah, I don't know, man. Oh man, are these birds gonna kill me? Yeah, kill them. Did she die? Was she alive? Yeah, the story is so bonkers, man. That's so funny. I was so upset because I was like getting ready for Destiny 2. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna know all the lore because I like lore. You know? I put 200 hours into D2 and it isn't much better. Dude, big people like Professor Broman, who's like, you know, the leading streamer in the Destiny community, along with like King Goliath and those guys. He said too, he's like, I put 3,000 hours into Destiny 1, and I thought like I was still accomplishing things, and I felt that I was always moving forward into something. He goes, I think he said he put maybe 300 or 400 hours into it, and he's like, I'm fucking done. And he's like, this is insane. Like, something that I put 3,000 hours in, and then you come out with the sequel, and I put in 400, 300. And, like, he's like, I feel good. I feel, you know, I feel complete. Shit, did I go down too far? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I did. What character did you play? What class did you play in D2? Did I not search the nest? No, I didn't.
Maybe he meant this bottle.
Titan and Hunter. I love the Titan. I'm a Titan. I was a Titan. I was a Titan in D1. I was a Titan in D2. I loved it. And now, well, did you at least look at the roadmap that they're doing? I mean, at least they're trying, you know? They're trying to do something.
Whiskey! Slither! Ringworm! Rubbish! Bumblebee! Flabbergasted!
I just think with the,
Peter Piper picked Prince Proximo a pack of pickled peppers by the Pontar.
Done celebrating?
My favorite words! Life without savoring the sound of surreptitious shenanigans.
But
is like
I just think,
snails
regardless if it's Bungie or, you know, as long as it's not Blizzard, which are probably like the only people, just because of how massively rich they are probably, and how much labor they could, you know, how many the staffs that they could have. I just feel that that's, you know, that's where we're gonna go, man. That's just like the state of games and the state of the game companies that we're in. Especially games that are supposed to be having people content for 2, 3, 4, 5 years, probably like 2 to 4 years. You know, that's a lot tougher, especially in the space that you're trying to do it in. You know, you make a Warcraft with those cartoony graphics, which, by the way, I just want to say it, I'm a fucking huge fan of the cartoony graphics. I think
She ran off toward the orphanage.
Warcraft is from 2004. When they put this new expansion out and I buy it and I play it, I'm still gonna sit there and awe at things.
Will she talk to you?
I have spoken to her, got my ways. So be it. You helped me, and
But when you have a game that's as graphic intensive as, you know, Destiny or Destiny 2, things get a little harder to implement. Yeah, don't ever pre-order it. I am gonna buy Sea of Thieves though, because I really did enjoy that. I don't even care if I get like 40 hours out of it. Like, I'm good. Like, It'll be 40 hours I love. But that's even another thing too, is that I hate is like EA or Ubisoft or like companies like that, like they make you download their, I call it like malware. You know, like they make you download their bullshit software onto your computer to run their game, which is, you know, Uplay or whatever the fuck that bullshit is. God of War, man. God of War is good. God of War is good. Uplay, yeah, the Uplay store. Like, get the fuck out of here. You're gonna make me download your bullshit software? That was what? The Division 2, right? It was on Uplay.
Good. It's clear. Not a crone in sight. I need to sing to Gran. That ought to calm her.
It sure was. Bastards.
Little Johnny softly.
Ooh, I didn't even play it, or yeah, I didn't play it. I didn't play that 1 or 2. Yo, you go right back on topic. I'm just asking because it's on sale. Did you ever play Dying Light?
You got your voice back.
I did, though I seem to have lost an octave somewhere in the process. I shall look for it when I get home.
You're not allowed here, Johnny. You shouldn't have come.
Alright, because it was on sale, and it was on that like list of like games that are pretty good, like for viewer count for Twitch.
The woman I asked about earlier.
So I was just asking because it was on, it's like 67% off this weekend or something.
She's not allowed.
And it's a horror game, which I love horror games.
Please, it's important.
The fellow will be quiet. Gran, please hear me out. I found little Yagna when she got lost, did I not? Did I break Jenny's fever too? I did. I ask anything in return? No. Didn't even fuss about my stolen voice. Well, now I want something. Gran, help this fellow. Because otherwise he'll pester me day and night, even during potty time. His lass is missing. Perhaps the ladies can help find her, eh?
Well, since you put it that way, Johnny, I'll help him. Come with me.
Dude, you're hitting all the like sweet spots for me. First, Silent Hill. You know what though? I do hear that well, we have 2 topics to discuss now. Number 1, I hear that Resident Evil Biohazard, which I'm going to buy one day, is amazing. My buddy who's you know,
Johnny's a good lad.
played a lot of horror games.
Like him. No, foul creature, they say. Don't like him.
He said it's like the scariest game he ever played. That new Resident Evil game. And he's played like Amnesia, and I've got like panic attack with like the first Amnesia, which is an old game. That, and let's not forget about PT, which was supposed to be amazing, which was a Silent Hill game, and it didn't go anywhere. And the PT trailer, like, people are selling like PlayStation still on eBay with like the PT trailer still installed. I think they finally released it where you could just re-download it. Don't quote me on that. I'm not sure, but like they were friggin' selling Xboxes just so you could still have that PT like trailer on there.
I'm looking for the woman with ashen hair. I know you met her. Where is she?
Oh, he's in
the PT trailer was so good. The PT demo, that was so good, man.
Likes ashen-haired girls.
It's clear you met her. Tell me everything.
That was blunt. Well, perhaps it's for the best. Tell me.
And that was supposed to be another Silent Hill game, right? With Norman Reedus in it. And now it's like He's that
Oh,
Kojima
hard times
that
are
does
upon us,
that used to do Metal
white-haired
Gear.
one. Brother has turned against brother. The land is soaked in blood.
Which I
Evil
hear,
reigns stronger than ever before.
I read a tweet from a game journalist that said like Kojima wanted you to have like a boss battle in the last Metal Gear game that was like a week long, like a week, and they were like, "Fuck you, no," and like that was one of the reasons why like Konami let him go.
Or a witch hunter.
So they're like, this game has like all hands are, you know, all hands are off the table of how crazy or non-crazy this could be.
And now our servant will bring you the dagger.
A game with the heart meter.
I'll talk to the alderman, but I can't promise anything.
I don't know. Let's ask Google.
And you, White One, return only once you've completed the task.
I think I know what you mean.
Oh, you
I can't remember.
Right. On me way. Dagger. Gotta bring the dagger.
PlayStation 2 heart meter game.
The dagger. For you. Ladies told me to give it to
No,
you.
this is Kingdom Hearts comes up.
The dagger. Place the alderman's payment.
Yeah, I'm not
on
sure.
the
If you
stone.
find that, let me know.
Stone bear, stone shear, stone nose, stone ears.
Hey, 3 points available. Okay, so you got to help me big time on this. I need your help. So when I'm playing a game, like I won't even start a game until I know the path that I'm set on. So can you like ease my mind a little bit and tell me like is this as important as I'm making it to be? Like arrow deflection. Like, should I be spending points somewhere else? Yeah, it's pretty important. God damn it. Yeah. Well, I could still just do these two, right? Like strong attack increased, like I want my fast and my strong attack to be increased, correct? Like regardless. So I'm like not making any like shit choices here. Like that's, yeah, okay. So that's what I'm gonna do. Up my. The blue is magic, the green is alchemy. Okay, so red's combat. Do we have anything in here to upgrade swallow potions? Because, and is this health? Is vitality my health? Okay. All right, so increase maximum vitality by 500. I'm gonna take that. Yes. Okay, cool. Crossbows. I don't fucking do crossbows. Probably use the inventory weight. I don't know if I need it exactly right now. No, not yet. If you want me to be honest with you, I picked like the easiest difficulty because I like playing and getting through games than being frustrated by games. So, I know a lot of people look down on that, and if that's a cop out, I apologize, but I get easily, like, I don't get easily frustrated, but like I'm not one of those guys that plays Dark Souls and could fight one boss for a week, 2 weeks, or whatever it is straight before, you know, you kill them. So I'm in it for the story. So yeah. All right, so take that. I do want like the increased swallow poke, but I don't see anything. Because I think the swallow potion kind of stinks right now. Alright, I'm just gonna put it in here. Because that can't hurt. Alright, cool. Alright, Tata Ealdorman of Downwarren about the village's problems. Alrighty. That's it, man. Fear. Damn. Where's my homie Roach? Fear. I'm trying to think. And what did you do in it? Good night. Fear. Where's my phone? Right in front of me. In 2001, there was a game called The Fear. Looks like it was made by Square Enix. Had to save a bunch of chicks in some crazy ass mansion. I'm not sure, man. Badass youngin, what up, bro? The Fear, yeah, that's was that even like released in US? Good man, good man. Just playing some Witcher here. Try my best to figure stuff out as I go along here. I got TJ here to help me out. He had to help me how to repair weapons. I'm not that bad, but I guess I'm that bad. Never mind.
Greetings. Nice village.
And I'm having a little drink
Real
because, you
throw
know,
the swamps.
the weekend, so.
If you say so.
You get by all right?
Aye, winter to winter. Somehow we survive.
Recognize this dagger?
Aye, master.
I played 1 and 2. I think this is.
So you know who sent
I think the game's great. Have you played the game before?
Forgive me. I didn't know you came from the Ladies of the Wood.
They help you often?
From the time of his cutting, every man is theirs. They be harsh mistresses, but they're fair. Just. Demanding they can be, but then nothing in life comes easy. Who drove off the plaguey airs? Who gave us seeds to plant? Round the other villages, they be eating the soles of their boots, whereas we get along well enough.
Yeah, well, you're gonna have to.
I'm supposed to help.
You're gonna have to help me out then.
Tell me what it is.
When I'm playing.
The war awoke an ancient power, an evil one that feeds on bloodshed.
I said I'm
Nightmares haunt our nights and days.
I'm on
Folks
easy
sleepwalk
difficulty,
from their homes, never
whatever
to
it was,
return.
like to focus on the story, because
Under the tree on the whispering hillock they lie, unburied.
I get like
fathers,
overwhelmed with like all
sons,
this like inventory
daughters,
management and
and
stuff like that. I was just telling TJ before.
Folk are afeard to
Hey man, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that.
You must go there. The dark powers must be cast off.
Thank you so much, man. Much appreciated.
Ladies of the Wood don't know what this power is.
They know all.
And thank you for the host, man. Sweet.
Folks stop respecting them. Some even call
It's
them
funny, you know, you sit here and you're like in my time it's 2:47 in the morning.
The Whispering Hillock.
You're like,
careful, Master Witcher.
you know, I was on since like 10 and like, there ain't like no one around, like whatever. And goddamn, you never know what's gonna happen on Twitch, man. Like they say, like just keep goddamn streaming. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. You know, I mean, TJ's been hanging out for a while here, and he's hung out with me before. Thank you. I appreciate it all, man. But yeah, I'm actually, like I was telling TJ before, I played The Witcher 1 and 2 even, you know, before I was streaming, and then I'm always up this late anyways. Good, man. So on the weekends I have someone to hang out with. Thank God. I have 2 people to hang out with. No, I fire this up on occasion because as a small streamer, I use this website called Twitch Strike, and it shows you like what games are like, you know, could get you like a decent amount of viewership. So I save this for like times like that I could you know, potentially increase my viewership. And then because at heart I'm an Overwatch player. That's, you know, on or off stream. I love Overwatch with all my heart. Like that's my thing. If I could play that 16 hours a day and make a goddamn living, that's what I would play. But I mean, I say that now, but if I was playing it like 12 hours a day, I'd probably be like, all right, I cannot wait to play The Witcher or something else. I also love, I love horror games. I love horror games, but I get scared. I'm a horror movie buff, and I love like all things horror movies, horror games, books, comics, all that. But I'm also like my two favorite games growing up were Chrono Trigger and Earthbound. So
whence you come.
Slow now.
what the fuck is
the
that?
powers that protect me. They said, be gone. Be gone. Be gone. The powers cannot relent.
Dude runs around and gets fucking health back. Do I still play WoW? Well, I am gonna play for the new expansion. Yeah, I still play. I don't play as much as I should or as I want to, but I've played since 2004. I played every single expansion up until a point where I'm like, all right, I've seen it. Because I'm not like the grind guy. I'm like, okay, I've seen it, so I can move on to something else. Because if you stay in that ecosystem, it's like, you know, it could. When I was big into WoW or MMOs, or I started with EverQuest. I mean, that will always have a soft spot in my heart. But when you let games like that and you get into that grind, and to just grind that content over, like a lot of people like that. Like the people that played Destiny 1, they would grind for gear with a different set of stats. You played EverQuest? Like 1? EverQuest 1? Come on. 1. So then your name should be like Badass Old Man, right? Kind of like me. But you could get into... I see the game and I see the game and I move on. So that's why you won't see me after, like, when launch comes. I don't think I would have been Badass Young back then. I think when the new game comes, then I'm going to play. I mean, I'll definitely play. I'll definitely see the game. But like I said, I don't sit there and grind for min-maxing my item level, because I did that. And with your schedule or with your time, it's like, with my schedule and my time, it's like I don't get anywhere. And I'm missing out on all these like amazing games. And like, I've gotten to times where I've got so sucked into MMOs that when I played a single player game, I was like, holy fuck. It was like breathing air for the first time in like a year. It's like, Jesus Christ, this is ridiculous. This is what I'm missing? And like, this is like a real conversation I have with my friends. kill this fucker. Legion was awesome, man. Legion was awesome. I even liked Warlords. Like, I don't know about the end game because I don't think I went. I think I did like the first raid. I didn't do anything past that, but I thought if you look at Warlords as, you know, the leveling experience, those 10 levels, I thought it was fucking awesome. The content at the end might have lacked a little bit, but I thought it was fucking awesome. And I think they just improved tenfold on that with Legion. Like, Legion is so good.
Come no closer. I know whence you come.
Whoa there.
Problem is, I got lost easy and wild, so I don't know how to get all the epic. No, man.
That protect me.
I hear you.
They sense whence you come.
I gotta kill these motherfuckers. All you motherfuckers is dead. So now I'm gonna get my swallow potions back up. Badass, you stream at all? Got a Twitter, Instagram, all that shit? You can't do that now. Come on, motherfucker. What's the Twitter? Link it in the channel. I can't hit you up on the I'll take a picture. Can't hit you up on the follow tip because I'm using that Streamlabs OBS and I don't think that works that way. I don't know how it works. I mean, I know how it works, but I don't know if I could just like follow you. If I can try to kill this goddamn wolf.
A voice from within the tree.
Be gone. Be gone. Be
Up.
gone. The powers will not relent.
No, it's all good, man. It's all good. If not, just send me a whisper. If it doesn't work there. I have that Nightbot, and I don't know how the fuck it's set up, so. So they said I gotta keep pressing the attack on this motherfucker. And I don't know, my armor sucks. But I'm getting my ass whooped. Look at this. I will never beat this guy. Yeah, like, I will never beat this guy. Yeah, I gotta fix that Nightbot. I think I'm gonna switch over to Streamlabs chatbot. What do you stream? Oh, Badass Youngin' too. I got it there. Yo, that's a dope fucking picture. I like that a lot, man. And you got the controller as the... Alright, do you do any, you do any Fortnite or anything like that? I never bought PUBG, but I dabbled Fortnite. It's not a game I'm good at all. Dude, I'm your man. I mean, we'll probably have to play in squads because I fucking blow. Like I said before, my main game is Overwatch. And I
know whence you come.
My main game is Overwatch, and I play Mercy. I play Mercy mostly because I can't fucking aim.
The powers that
I'm not terrible, but I'm not the best. So I did play DayZ and H1Z1 and all that though, and I enjoy those games a lot. So if you want someone that stinks, then maybe get a squad. Oops, sorry. Maybe get a squad. We can do it. Or you got a squad, and I could just be the fourth. I could be like the guy you're picking up. But I do promise to get good. Not good. I promise to get better. Oh, come on. Listen. The only thing that people need less of it in the world is you know, is less salt. Are you like, I like sing to them. That's what I did. I was a little tipsy, as you know. Hey, cheers. Last week, and I started singing like a song from like 1980 to the. He's like, "What the fuck is going on?" And I'm like, "If I could fly, I'd pick you up, I'd take you into the night and show you the world." So, you know, I just sing to them when they get mad. You also need to look at some guy I was playing with got really salty. I found it hilarious. I told old dude I wasn't even that serious. Yeah, man, I don't know. It's funny. You just got to look at everything as like as funny, you know. You also need to look at an old PS2 game called Fear Effect. Fear Effect. Is that also in the same vein, TJ? Come on, I'm not boxing these fucking wolves. Jesus Christ. Alright. So I'm gonna have to go battle this goddamn werewolf again. Which apparently I can't beat. I'm actually, TJ, I'm gonna watch that stuff here. No, don't run, you fuck. Just press the attack, I don't care. Let's see how it goes. That's it. I don't give a shit. Just keep attacking them. See, that's all I had to do. Very, very, very fucking easy. And yesterday, some guy called me stupid and apologized when I was playing PUBG in a squad. So that's 2 days in a row where I have triggered people because I am not that good in PUBG. Oh, so you're saying we could just make a shit squad? I mean, I don't own PUBG. I was just telling TJ that like I love the. I was telling you. Oh no, I was telling TJ. Can't remember. A little tipsy. My apologies. But like I love those cartoony graphics. I think the Fortnite graphics are fucking awesome. So yeah, I think like I'm not gonna play for PUBG. I think I'm just gonna rock Fortnite when I get that like itch. All right, man. Well, I mean, as soon as I'm done streaming, no, fuck it. Like, why when I'm done streaming? Don't you have a cell phone? Yeah, I got a cell phone. And then I followed you on Twitter, so just get you at Twitch. Boom. Badass youngin. 202 followers, man. You got how's affiliate status working for you? I'm just curious, because obviously I'm on the path. Good, man. If you don't mind me asking, how was the growth from, you know, 0 to your 200 and some followers that you have? Have you been streaming a long time, or?
A voice from within the tree.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? In here? Let me in this tree. Please let me in this tree. What tree, motherfucker?
Place of power. Should draw from it.
Where?
Kid.
Started streaming before they announced the affiliate programs. When I started, it grew pretty decently, and then a few months ago, my growth was stagnant, but things are starting to pick up. Just as a guy that's you know, I'm curious about all these things. I'm doing this because I was telling TJ, you know, he has, you know, been here. He's been one of the first guys that followed me since I started streaming again. I streamed in like 2015, and you know, it wasn't anything serious. It was just fucking around. But I was telling him before that, like, this is so fucking dope to me, man. Like, you can't get this anywhere else. You know, like, in your day-to-day life or at work, at least for me, you know, like, I can't sit there and be like to my coworkers or to my parents or to, you know, some close friends, like, yo, man, The Witcher 3, blah, 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 you know, or streaming, blah, 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 blah. Or me and TJ were talking about, like, just horror games and Destiny and this, and, like, we were having a conversation for, like, a fucking hour. Like, where do you get that? Like, nowhere. Like, this is, like, what the fuck it's about. Like, this is awesome. And, but is viewership in the back of my mind? Fuck yeah. You know, why not? You know. Yeah, but like this is like this is the shit right here, right? You know, like this is it. Like this is awesome. Like 202 followers, man. Like that's fucking dope, dude. Like 200, you know, or I'm sorry, I just was spouting out a number. I thought I saw it. Is it 202? Probably more than that. I fucked it up. My bad. $203. It was 202. But your man followed. But dude, like 203 followers, like 203 people. Like give a shit about what we're doing, like give a shit about what we're playing. And no, it might not be every day, and no, it might not, like, you know, but fuck, man, people give a shit. I think I was supposed to loot that fucking werewolf corpse, and now I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. But like, it's one of the first things where you could sit there and be like, here we go. It's one of the first things you could sit there and be like, one of my passions, like, now are you going for, you know, you want to do full time, or I mean, obviously I guess that's a dumb question. I guess we all would if we could do full time, right? Where is this fucking thing? That big glowing shit, right? Yeah. The opportunity presented itself, hell yeah. We got a long way to go before I can achieve that. Yeah, man, I hear you. But hey, like, you know, when I get down, I always say, what's the alternative? You know, like, what's the alternative? Like Netflix? You know? What's the alternative? Like, what else am I doing now? I'd be up till 3:14. I'd probably be playing video games, but I just didn't have a button that I went record. You know? Like, what's the big deal? And then if it goes somewhere, oops, sorry. Oh. And then if it goes somewhere, you know, it goes somewhere. But like I said, man, it's better than nothing. So fuck it. stream away. Guys, I gotta crash. Keep the dream alive and be excellent to each other. Dude, I love that, man. TJ, I loved, like, you have to understand, like, you made my Friday night into Saturday morning, like fun, man. Like, I like loved it. I loved our time that we spent, and I loved, like, the shit that we talked about. Like, it was awesome. So thank you so much for being here, and I hope to see you again soon, man. Have a good night. Yeah, badass. It's you know, that's the dream, man. That's the dream. But you know, the thing that's
magic, a place of power.
That's it. Did I fucking finally found it? Found it. Yeah. You know, but how do they get there? You know, how do they achieve it? You know, someone that I look up to, like Professor Broman, like when he did it, I think it was 2 to 3 years, he streamed every day for 16 hours. Like, I don't know if I'd be able to do that. Like, sometimes it's tough to, you know, what am I at now? I'm at 5.5 hours. Like, sometimes it's tough to do that. Fast travel, what the fuck? Am I in a fucking... Am I in like a fucking loop that like... Oh, what's that?
Even the women weren't spared.
Right, but what's the alternative? Like, do we go to YouTube or Mixer, or... You know, I saw a guy today that was like I gotta, like, you know, I have a full-time job, and I don't despise it. Would I like to wake up and do shit on my own terms? Fuck yeah. But I don't despise it, but like, I saw people like playing like EverQuest 1. Like, they're on there playing EverQuest 1 and they're getting like hundreds of dollars in donations, tons of subs and stuff, and I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, there has to be, if you're on enough, or I mean, I guess lucky, but with luck comes doing what we're doing with, like, keep streaming. Listen, if I'm honest with you, dude, like, I've never made $1 from the internet. I've never made 1 penny from the internet. The day $1 goes into my fucking bank account from the internet because of something that I've done that someone else enjoys, fuck it. I'll say I fucking made it, man. I don't care, man. I seriously don't care, because look what I'm doing. I'm doing something I actually love. Someone else liked it. Like, think of the fucking audacity. Like, I want to get paid and make a living, and maybe even make like a better living than most people I know from playing video games. And I know it's not just playing video games. Obviously, I'm a streamer. Like, I know it's like, you turn that camera on, it's like, we gotta have a show tonight, and it's fucking super tough without people. But you know, what are you gonna do? Where the fuck is this fucking taking me?
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
I already did this. Explore the cave. Have you gotten any like any? Do you have any like subs or like do you get like donations and stuff like that? I'm just curious.
Why spill this blood? Are you here to grant me death? Or is my
What the fuck is this?
wish?
You claim to be imprisoned. How so?
I am bound here in fetters of magic. I wandered endlessly. A labyrinth of thieves. The children. I know all. I know what awaits them. Free me, please. I must help.
If something threatens the orphans, I'll help them myself.
The children have been taken. Free me, please. I can be a gale. A gallop unchained.
What's your schedule? Do you stream a lot? I'm just curious. With up and comers such as myself. Well, I mean, you know what I mean. Just how the game is, you know, a few months, a year, whatever you're into it down the line. I'm just curious to get your feedback. Sunday from 6 to 11.
I shall be free again.
Okay.
Break my fetters. Blood is my escape. A rite you must perform. With the black of raven feathers.
Are you gonna continue to do it? Continue to pursue the dream? You know, I mean, I guess that I could call it, right? Yep, because I don't listen to naysayers. I had people tell me I wouldn't get a record deal, but after some years of hard work and dedication, I work in the music business. Get the fuck out of here, man. Congratulations, dude. I have a feeling you're gonna say yes to this. Do you listen to Gary Vaynerchuk? Or watch his stuff?
Why do we need a black horse?
The beast and I shall be as one. As when I lived, we shall be a gale. Nothing to stop us. A wild steed from meadows moist.
Alright, let me pause. Give me a second. Let me see if I can find a fucking quick one for you. To just blow your fucking mind. What's the one I love the most? Now, let me tell you, he's gonna like be brash, but just like trying to find something that stands out here? Original films.
Just close.
January 15th. This is a good one. This is the short one. This guy has changed my outlook. He's changed my life.
Where'll I find your remains?
He's changed everything, man. And I think that has something to do with what we're talking about tonight. Just close your eyes till you're 30. Now I'm 32, so. But I think that means, you know, just close your fucking eyes and do and work until what you want manifests itself. So check that out. It's like 2 minutes. Come back to me. Let me know what you think. And if you can't do it now, just hang out, because I enjoy everybody that's fucking in here.
I'll gather what I need to free you, then return.
Gather and return to the Hillamuk's depths, to the tree's rotten heart. Pierce my heart. Let blood flow to be born again. I must first be consumed.
Go now and return through the passage I have opened.
While you're watching that, I'm gonna take a bio break. Be back in like 1 minute. Shit's dope, right? That's what I thought. I knew you'd like it. As soon as you said that you got into the music industry, I'm guessing it's hip hop or something. I mean, anything with that, but like Gary's really in with the like hip hop culture and stuff like that. So if that's like what you're into, you know, I thought that it would be inspirational to you. But yeah, he's my favorite. I listen to him all the time. That's Roach. Can't do that. Find the bones of the spirit trap beneath the Whispering Hillock. Whispering Hill. Alright, fuck it. Oh, Jesus. It's true though, you can listen to naysayers and you have to have patience. If you looked at any successful person and you were to ask them if they had people tell them they weren't going to make it or achieve whatever they were trying to do, they would tell you yeah, but that didn't stop them. So no, why should that stop you? And that's it, man. Like last year I started a blog, I started a YouTube channel, and I started a podcast. Does anyone give a shit close to me? No. Would they give a shit if I could show them that I made $100 a day, $200 a day doing what I did? Yeah, well now it's not you're an asshole playing video games. Now it's how do I get a piece of that pie? Unfortunately, to do things like that we're doing, there's only one way, and that's to fucking do. You know, it's quoted a million fucking times, but you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So, am I providing for my family? Am I a good dude? And am I doing, you know, the right things? Yeah. So then why the fuck what not can I take this shot? You know? Why the fuck can't I? You know?
Strange bones. Don't seem human to me.
Take it easy.
My phone was lit up like a Christmas tree and I got into the music business. It was funny because most of those people ignored me, doing nothing to deal with me. Yeah, man.
Slower.
It just like, you know, just humor me. Like, what did they think when you said you were going to pursue this? You're a fucking joke, right? Like, it's a fucking joke. Get a job, you know, get a job, slacker, or get a job, you know, like, you know, whatever the name is, you know, deadbeat, That's a good one, you know, like, get a job, deadbeat. And then you fucking do it, man. And then what? Your phone blows up. Dude, shit never ceases to amaze me, man, and that's the thing.
Whoa.
Dude, do you have like a SoundCloud or something that you could fucking send me? Or are you on Spotify or anything like that?
Come on now. Place of power. Should draw from it.
Same shit, Badass Youngin. SoundCloud, Spotify. Yeah, man, just whisper it to me, because that's easier for me to, I guess, track. Because I guess I didn't set up my Nightbot to not be a fucking asshole.
Let's go.
Audio Mac, dude. Oh my god, I used to love that. Is that still around, doing good? Dude, I loved Audio Mac. I just hated that I couldn't fucking download anything. They had like such like cool like remixes and shit. Sweet, man. I'm looking forward to it, man. I love fucking hip hop. I love, I mean, metal. I'm a metalhead. Like, dude,
Ready.
I just love it.
We can start.
I love storytelling.
Place all beneath my heart.
I recommend watching a couple Gary V episodes if you notice any artists that you like. Because he has some pretty cool, like, you know, put a song out a day, stuff like that.
I don't trust you. Don't believe me. I know I have to stop or destroy your heart.
I will live.
Sorry, I had my mic muted. Sweet, man. Then I'll definitely check out your shit. I love this. I love it, man. Like, if I wasn't on this, like, I would have never fucking got all this information. Like, I'm gonna hear some fucking dope shit. I don't know, man. I love this shit.
Medallion's humming. Place of power. It's gotta be.
What's new in the broad world?
Solved your problem. Just in case, though, avoid the Whispering Hillock for a while.
Cannot be. Where's something lurking there?
An evil spirit had possessed a tree on the hill. It was responsible for the killings.
How'd ye dispel this evil?
Some being had come to possess the tree's heart. I destroyed the heart and its inhabitant.
So it were a ghost. Will it be back?
No.
The
Who's some of your favorite artists?
The wood, as you call them, said to remind
Or
you
like
take it you know what they want?
fellow DJs.
Aye, I do. Give me the dagger. Be back soon.
That done good.
There's payment. Take it to the ladies, will you?
What the hell was that?
'Tis our pact. You're a stranger. You don't know life here. It's honest pay for their protection.
So, all those ears in the woods.
Put it out your mind, master. You soon be leaving, and we must tarry on. Our young'uns and their young'uns after them. No god.
Yeah, man, it's a it's a long list, right?
Must seek his own protectors.
I'm still, you know, even though he's gone off the deep end or whatever, however you want to say it, I'm a Kanye fan. I love Kanye. But DJs, I like Khaled. But if we were talking EDM, obviously Deadmau5. Yeah, Kanye's fucking the shit, man. I mean, regardless of what people say about him, man, like, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy is like my classic. You're gonna laugh at this one, but you know, I'm a 90s kid. I was born in 85, so like my shit was
Sheathe your weapon, young man.
I love Mace Harlem World. That's like my favorite like hip hop album of all time. But when My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy came out, like that was that's my album. That's my album. More than like Kendrick today, more than anybody like Jay-Z, like My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy is my fucking album. I think that's a masterpiece. The little nuances that Kanye put in that record is unreal. To the mini movie. I don't know if you saw the Runaway. Yeah, the album's just top to bottom, just unreal. And I hope he could produce that again, because it took him, like a lot of people saying, like College Dropout or Late Registration. To be honest with you, I don't fucking dig Late Registration that much. I mean, I do now that I'm older, but when it came out, I was disappointed.
But now we must talk to our white.
I know there's a lot of those like soulful beats and shit like that, but like, dude,
I know that
All the Lights might be played out now, like today. But when you hear that fucking beginning with the violins and shit, like, you know, dude. Oh, I still get, dude, I got fucking goosebumps. I can fucking show you, like, I hummed it and I got fucking goosebumps.
She bears the mark. She is ours.
And like, Lost in the World. I'm lost in the world. I'm down on my life. I'm new in the city.
I did my part.
And I'm down for the night. I'm down. Dude, get the fuck out of here.
The girl. Mousy blonde. That's what.
The last part of that song? Oh, life. Oh, life. Dude. Oh. Getting fucking chills.
Like she was our own daughter.
Wasted affection. She proved a very naughty girl.
Mischievous, stubborn, and selfish.
Don't believe you. They say you always keep your word, so tell me everything, exactly as it happened.
We shall tell you, brave boy. We knew someone special was alive. We read beast templars, saw the omens.
We would glimpse her likeness, a mirage in a puddle. She came from the lower swamp.
We knew not at first it was her the omens had spoken of.
A child of the elder blood, the soul seed that will burst into flame.
She fell into our hands.
And then he has a gross face. Just saying.
Elder blood.
The blood of the traitress.
Yeah, they're gross. There's some ugly, ugly ass witches.
Does she sleep?
Like a lamb.
Come, sisters, no point in dawdling. The table's set. The cauldron bubbles.
We cannot. You know she is meant for him.
Imlerith will get her. He will, but not whole.
Well said. We'll just have a sample.
I'll take her feet. Lovely and plump. Perfect for a broth.
Oh, I can taste it already. Very well. Get on with it.
Oh, you'll regret that, girl. Regret it dearly.
Come back. Come back. Come back.
Get me out of here. I'm fighting no one. I'm getting to the end point. Not leveling up Ciri, leveling up fucking Geralt.
Tried to kill her. Tried to butcher her like an animal and eat her.
Her blood. The taste brought back memories of our youth.
Elder blood. Extraordinary girl. But you know that.
Such a shame she fled.
She escaped you, but I'll find her. We'll come back here together and kill you.
Your return, you shall. Our fates are bound.
And one will die, but it shan't be one of us.
Now you shall chase shadows and wander midst fog.
Each time you see her, she will be a mirage.
And if you find her,
the girl will die. Be seeing you, handsome knight.
All right, brother. I think I'm gonna call it there. It's 4 a.m. here, so I gotta hit the hay. But thank you so much. We gotta get them Fortnite games going without a doubt. I would love to, you know, do a little collaboration between channels. So let's get that going. And all right, sweet. Thank you so much. Like I said, we're connected on Twitter now, so just you know, send me a message whenever you want. We'll do it up, do some squads, do whatever you want. But yeah, thank you everybody for watching. Sweet, man. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thank you everybody so much for watching. We did a little bit of Overwatch, did some of The Witcher, met some new friends. Overall, goddamn fantastic stream. This is why Twitch is something that I love. It's because meeting people, building communities, having that reach that you don't have on Facebook, that you don't have on, well, I guess you have on Twitter a little bit, but you don't have on other social media platforms. I would have never met these people if I didn't do what I did, and that is playing a video game live for people. And it's a beautiful thing. Shout outs to my friend TJ, shout outs to Badass Youngin, and a shout out for yesterday, I guess when I wasn't on stream, to Stellar Koala. Thank you guys, thank you everybody for the amazing time that you've given me on this Friday night into Saturday morning. I'm grateful beyond belief. I hope you guys return, and I'll see you on the next stream, which will be tomorrow, probably early in the morning, and then later at night. Gonna split it up a little bit. So everybody have a good night, have an excellent weekend, and I'll see everybody tomorrow. Good night.